Excel version. We're going to talk about the version of Excel we have. And of course, we know we're working with 2010, but there are updates available in the form of service packs that include sometimes enhanced functionality that Microsoft makes available. And finally, we'll also compare and contrast a little bit the 64-bit versus the 32-bit version of Excel. So here we are back in Excel. And to get back to the area where we can take a look at updating our version of Excel and actually seeing what version, technically speaking, we have and what we're working with, we need to go to the Backstage area, which we'll discuss in another movie. But for the purpose of what we need to accomplish here, press Alt-F-H, and we are in the Help area of Excel. I'm going to left-click to get rid of those letters showing to the icons and show you that I have version 14.0.6123.5001. It's the 32-bit version. That's the important part. It's version 14, which is Excel 2010. Version 13 is Excel 2007. 12 is 03, and so on. I have the 32-bit version, as it says there. And in order for me to make sure that my version of Excel is up to date with the service pack releases, I'm going to left-click Check for Updates. I automatically get taken to a website that tells me I have no important updates that are available, but I do have 4 optional updates. I can left-click that and display the optional updates. You can see them there. One's from Intel, one's from Realtek. I've got an update for Windows 7, the 64-bit version, which is the one I'm running on my computer, and a Bing desktop update. I'm not interested in any of those. I'm going to left-click the X button up here, and we're back in the Help area. I will say that sometimes Microsoft will release, with the Service Pack updates, some functionality enhancements. So it's a good idea to check those from time to time and make sure that you at least get the important ones that upgraded into your system. The last thing I want to talk about is the 32-bit versus the 64-bit version of Excel. The difference between the two is fairly dramatic. The 32-bit version can handle memory of up to 4 gigabytes in size, but the 64-bit can handle memory 4 petabytes in size. Now, what's a petabyte? A petabyte is 1,000,000 gigabytes. So the difference between the 32 and the 64-bit version is fairly extreme, and of course, these things are counterbalanced but by your computer processing capability. But in a pure sense, the 32-bit and 64-bit are dramatically different in terms of their information handling capability. Having said that, the recommendation is to get the 32-bit version unless you have a compelling reason to get the 64-bit version. So we talked about the version of Excel that we are working with, whether it's 32 or 64-bit. That's displayed in the Help area back here. And we also took a look at checking for updates to keep our version of Excel as current as possible and to make full use of the functionality that's available.